Congratulations for the Ark. I mean, this is exciting. First season from Dean Devlin. I mean, this is terrific. Tell us what you could tell us right now.
I mean, we're just super excited. We literally sat there before we went out on stage and we saw the trailer in its full glory on a big widescreen telly. And
the bass, it was like, and it's like, oh my God, we're going to space.
It's amazing. Yeah. We worked on the show for a really long time and we knew we were going to feel excited to see it, but to see it all come together the way it has, we're very, very, very proud, very excited.
Yeah. And to see hard work, I think, paid off,
Yeah, for sure.
Now, here's the thing, Lieutenant. I mean, you're talking about 3 people in charge. I mean, isn't that too many cooks in the kitchen?
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I think that's the point, yeah.
They set us up for that from the very first frame of the first scene. And it's so interesting to have this problem of, like, we have to survive, but also behind closed doors, okay, which one of us is leading, and that's really fun to watch and to play as actors.
And that conversation of, like, leadership versus power, too, I think is so fascinating to, like, dive into. Like, why do people want to be in charge?
Yeah, and it seemed kind of ordinary people to a sense. Like, these guys, we find the characters maybe a decade out from when they should actually be in charge of stuff. They're still lieutenants, which is relatively low ranked in the scheme of things. And you're seeing people come together and think, like, well, in the face of unbelievable adversity, how they're going to float, how they're going to manage. And that's what sets it up to be a really exciting season.
Yeah.
Now, I know Dean is very good at creating disaster after disaster after disaster. So does that, that space alarm ever goes off on your guys' episodes?
Everything's fine. Nothing happens,
Yeah.
No turbulence,
nothing. There was actually an alarm that went off earlier in our hotel, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Ark. Yeah.
Attention all hands.
I was like, did someone plan this? What's going on? Dean, where are you?
He is a master of disaster, but what he's great at is myself excluded, casting, because everybody on this brings so much warmth and humanity that I think if everybody was kind of playing into the disaster thing, I don't think it would work as well as it does. But there's so much warmth and love and humanity and brightness, and that's what I found fun about this cast.
I'm just going to say, you keep saying that, yourself excluded. I know you're being humble, but he's brilliant in the show, as is this one.
He's not brilliant.
I'm a very, very proud cast member because I just love watching everybody do their thing. It's really, really cool. We got to see the first few episodes.
How much was that one? $20?
That's $20,
yeah.
but you can pay me after, it's fine.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
But we saw the first episodes recently and we were all like proud parents because a lot of our work was so together that we kind of knew what our stuff was, but we got to see some of the younger actors and their stuff and they're all amazing and they smash it out of the park. So we're just super excited for everyone to see it.
I know, I've seen a few episodes too.
Yeah, I feel like every audience member is going to find their own favorite character,
Sure.
There's such diversity and individualism on the show that just gets me really excited. And it was fun to act with, bouncing off these guys, but also, Ryan Adams and Stacey and all those cats. It was a dream come true. It made me better.
Now, those costumes and helmets and, it's like putting on scuba diving gear.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, we put these helmets on there. These look so cool. And it's like, this is amazing. And we couldn't hear anything.
In 40 degree heat in Serbia.
And the mic packs and everything. It's not necessarily as glamorous as it looks, but we figured it out.
It felt cool.
It felt very cool, and it looks really cool.
Yeah,
it looks very cool. But we did say at the end on our final day of shooting, we're like, if those spacesuits aren't cremated and ceremoniously burnt at the stake, if we go back to do season 2 and that's the same suits, we'll all be on strike.
Yeah. But I have to, the first day we ever put them on with the helmets and stuff, I remember looking at you and looking at you being like, do I look as cool as you look right now?
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super neat.
Well, one more thing. Tease us what we should actually expect without revealing any secrets, because we know everyone has secrets on the show.
The unexpected.
I was just going to say that.
As we read the scripts, as I read the scripts, you would be in your hotel room because we don't get to. They don't send us 12 episodes when we arrive in Serbia. We get maybe 2 episodes, right? So every couple of weeks, you're getting completely surprised. I'm in my hotel room going, really? It's everything. That's what Jonathan and Dean are so good at. They just wrong foot you, all the time. And if we don't expect it, then the audience audience definitely won't expect.
And they were writing as we were going, so they were really watching dailies and changing storylines as we were going. So I think that also contributed to why
100%.
it was so unexpected.
Yeah, we all kind of came with quite convoluted backstories as well. So we all had different sort of agendas and backstories that were slid across the table by Dean on our very first day, and we were told on the pain of death to keep it secret, which we did. But what was so lovely is that within that, not just our backstories, but even our reasons to be on the ship, everything gets explored. We change as people, and our motives change, and it's non-stop action-packed stuff. So yeah, it's exciting.
Wow. I've seen a few. It's really exciting. I at first I thought you would have the best job because you just have to hit autopilot, but that's not the case.
It's not the case at all, hey?
And that's just the acting, right?
Yeah, that's just the acting.
Oh, well, I did that.
Yeah, he just was like, autopilot, joke.
My entire job, master's degree, autopilot.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thanks a lot.
much.
Take care.